This is crazy. Winter fishing when it's at its best. What don't you do for a few perch? Hello guys, welcome to another Westin video. Today me and my friend Dejan gonna try the new Westin Ned worm. Of course we have tried this lure during development, but actually this is the first real proper fishing day with the Ned worm. So we're really excited to see what's gonna happen. We have a rough and cold winter's day with a little bit of wind, so we know it's gonna be hard fishing. The water is cold. I don't know how many what's the temperature?
0.8.
So we have a water temperature below 1 degree. Actually, it's only a few days since the ice went away, so it's really cold in the water. So we know the fishing will be difficult and slow. And actually, it's a perfect situation to try Ned worms. So we're excited to try out the new Ned worm from Westin and see what it can do. Let's see how effective the Ned worm can be in these circumstances. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. Is it the perch?
I think so.
I'll get the net.
I think it's perch. Or maybe... Oh, I lost it. I lost it.
Oh!
I lost it.
You think it was a perch?
I think so. This is what's happened.
That's the way it looks when you have had a fish.
Yeah.
Shame you lost it, but hopefully they start feeding. What we're doing now is that we're moving around a lot and trying to locate fish. We search and watch the side view and see if we can find small groups of perch, and we also try spots that normally we know produce fish. So in the beginning now we're just trying to locate the fish and see if we can find them. I expect the fishing to be difficult in the morning hours, and hopefully when it gets a little bit warmer during the day the fishing will pick up. But we will see what we can find if we can locate some perch in one of these spots and then get them to bite. It's, as I said before, it's really cold in the water. It's below 0 degrees. We're fishing in the archipelago in brackish water, so the temperature is below 0 degrees, so it will be tough, that's for sure. We have an area here with quite a lot of structures, rocks and old weed beds, and that's normally a very good area. We always used to catch fish here. See if we can locate any fish here.
Yep. I think this is a perch.
I hope it's a perch. Come on.
Yes, it's perch.
Yeah, it's a perch.
It's perch.
Nice. Finally. Oh, it's a good one, huh?
It's a good one, yeah.
It looks very nice one. Yeah. Well done. It's been tough. It's been tough.
At least.
Finally. What a beautiful fish.
Yeah, look at this
colors
color.
are fantastic.
Wow.
The colors are magical.
Look at the color of the stripes and the fins.
The so dark stripes. Was it the motor oil?
Yeah.
first perch of the day.
Yeah.
So welcome.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been really, really tough today so far.
Yeah.
But now the sun is coming out. It's maybe time for the motor oil color.
I'm in love.
So beautiful. What a nice fish, huh?
Yeah, fantastic fish.
Took on motor oil.
Motor oil, yeah.
It was a good start. We have been struggling today. We've had a few bites, but they have been so careful.
We were worth that.
I hope it's the start for something good, but we'll see. Maybe they start feeding now. Or maybe we found the right spot. We'll see what happens, but good start.
Yeah.
Good first fish.
We're gonna fight for them. Nej jävlar!
You had a bite? A good bite?
Not so good, but yeah.
They are still really, really careful, huh? Maybe. We'll see. Maybe they start getting more active. Typical.
Yeah.
Got a fish?
Yep.
Do you think? Perch or pike?
Yeah, I think it's perch.
Come on.
Yeah, it's perch. It's perch. It's good one.
Quite good one. Well done, Dejan. Well done. We have been fighting like crazy.
Yeah,
Maybe we found them now.
perhaps. Wow.
Well done, my friend. What color was it? Motor oil gold?
UVK.
Beautiful fish. Well done. To be honest, the size doesn't matter
No.
at this moment.
Absolutely not.
Hopefully we have found them or they've started feeding so we can catch a few fish, because it's been a struggle to find any.
Net fishing now when it's cold in the water. It's a good tactic for these beauties. Let's release her. Yep.
Another one. You're on fire, Mr. Milosevic. Well done. What a lovely winter weather. The sun is shining, the rain is falling, the wind is strong. Yeah,
And the fish is biting.
and maybe the pike is biting.
Look at the rainbow.
I think it's a. I don't know. I don't say anything. I think it's a pike, though. We'll see. We'll see. I think it's a little bit too strong, too heavy to be a perch, but I'm afraid
It's a perch. It's a perch. It's a perch.
must be a good one.
Yeah,
It's very strong.
Yeah, it's a good perch.
Very strong. Yes! That's a big fish.
That is a big, big perch, my friend.
Oh, it's
That
heavy.
is a big one.
That's a monster. Maybe 2 kilo fish. Look here. Motor oil gold. Look at this tank. Look at this tank. Look at this tank. It's a long fish also.
Yeah.
Ned fishing. Bloody hell. Look at this. I think we need to weigh this one and check the length. It's a long fish also.
Yeah.
Long and heavy. Looks like a long fish. Not that long as I thought. 49.5. I don't think it is 2 kilo. I think it's just below.
The scale is 0. Yeah.
I think it's just below 2 kilo. I cannot see anything, so you can fool me. Yeah, as I thought.
1.92.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a fantastic perch.
Yeah, fantastic fish. I'm very happy and pleased with that one. What a magnificent fish, huh? Look at her.
Fantastic.
Dream fish. On Ned worm, Westin worm. Bye, my friend.
Yes!
I'm still shaking after that fish. It was a relief to catch a perch like that when you've been struggling all day and fighting, missing some bites, and it's been a struggle from the start, but then you get a fish like that, everything is forgotten. All the problems are gone. In my opinion, Ned fishing is something to use when the fishing is a little bit tricky. It can be a period when the perch are really difficult to catch, or it can be, for example, when it's really cold in the water. The traditional way to rig a Ned worm is to use a Ned head with a J hook, so the Ned worm is standing on the bottom. I have some other way of rigging it. When we're fishing here, there's a lot of weed, so we cannot really use a traditional J hook because it will be full with weed. So we're using a Ned head with an offset, a wide gape offset hook, so we can fish in the weed. But the principle is the same, it's standing on the bottom. I also like to fish the Ned head on a Cheburasca head. Then you get a joint between the weight and the lure. So you get a little bit more movement in the lure with the Cheburasca head. The third way is to use almost like a small Texas rig. I have a bullet weight, and then I put rubber float stop so I can adjust the distance between the weight and the lure. And once again I separate the lure from the weight, and I get more movements in the lure. So this is also a good way of fishing a Ned bait. You can also rig a Ned worm and fish it Neko style with an O-ring and a nail weight in the end of the worm, and just let it jump across the bottom. Works fine also. But this way of rigging and fishing the Ned worm is the ones I prefer. A Ned worm is not a lure that makes a lot of noise and action in the water. It's a really gentle style of fishing. When the perch want that style of lure, it can be super efficient. But it's more when the perch are really slow, really difficult to attract with a normal paddle tail or something else. You should try a Ned worm. Or when it's really cold in the water, so they're very slow and don't want the lure with a lot of vibration and a lot of action. That's when the Ned worm comes to its best use.
Yeah. Oh, so gently.
Not so big, but still a perch.
It was so gentle to take. I just feel it.
Yeah. Well done.
Yeah.
Ah, beautiful colors.
Yeah.
Not so big, but what a beauty.
Not the biggest one, but the colors are amazing. That is a perfect perch. It fins, colors, everything.
Absolutely perfect.
Opa. Yeah. Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah. Nice.
It's so tough, it's so tough. The bites are so gentle, they just taking the tail, so we're missing a few bites, and we've finally got a little less wind, so now we can feel them at least. Good fish on the shiner. Sunshine, shiner, it's a good combination. When you're fishing a Ned worm, it's really slow fishing. I'm normally just twitching the lure over the bottom and then pause, take in the slack, twitching it, pause, take in the slack. There is no right or wrong way to fish. You can experiment. Sometimes you can lift it and let it jump over the bottom, but I prefer to just twitch it and then pause, twitch it, pause, take in the slack. And I think the most important thing is the pause. I've heard people talking about 20-30 seconds pause when they're Ned fishing, but I've had no success with pauses that long. I would say between 1 and 5 seconds is the norm.
Yeah.
For me. Sometimes it's enough to just stop and then go again. But when it's conditions like we've had today, maybe 3, 4, 5 seconds pause and then twitch it again. So it's no big movements at all. Just small movements and then pause it. I think today the biggest problem for us has been the wind, really, because we're fishing so light, between 3.5 and 5 gram. So the wind really affects the contact with the lure and the weight. So you lose a lot of that feeling and contact when you have strong wind like we've had today. And I think that's also one reason that we've missed quite a few bites. You don't really feel when they take the lure. So you're too late with the strike. Of course, they have been careful also, of course, but I think the biggest problem for us has been the wind. I've been changing between two equipments today. I'm using the W10 finesse TNC rod, and I've also been using the W6 finesse TNC rod, and that's the same rod as Dejan are using, the lightest model, 5 to 15 gram. I would say that both these rods are perfect for this. They're so sensitive and light, it's perfect for this finesse style of fishing. I like them both. I can't say I prefer one before the other. So I've been changing between the rods, and I don't mind using any of them. They're perfect, both of them. Then I use a thin braid, 0.10 millimeter braid, and a fluorocarbon trace, 0.30 I have. So it's no rocket science, it's quite simple.
I want to show you the 3 colors that we have been using today. This is the motor oil that Jörgen caught his biggest perch today, 1.92 kilo. The other one is the shiner, and the third one is my favorite, överkrå.
I would like to say that you often notice difference between the colors depending on the weather. When it comes to clear skies and sunshine like we have now, motor oil gold and shiner is really good colors. And when you have dark conditions, morning, evening and a cloudy day, the överkrå is a fantastic color. That's what I've seen so far when I've been trying out these Ned worms. It can of course vary, so you always have to try, but you often find one color fishing better than the other if you're changing and trying an experiment. You will find one color outfish the others. It was quite interesting when just before I had my big perch, you caught 2 quick ones on the UV craw. It was cloudy. I put on a UV craw, made 1 cast, and then it cleared up. The cloud disappeared from the sun, and I changed to the Motoroid Gold. First cast, boom, 1.92 kilo.
And that is not the first time that happens.
No, so it definitely has an impact on the choice of colors depending on the weather. So you should experiment and try and change the bait colors depending on what weather you have.
Yeah.
Yep. Good job. Nice fish, huh?
Yeah.
Finally, the wind has calmed down a little bit, so now at least we can fish properly. We can feel the bites.
It's a good fish.
That's a good one. It's a big one. It's a big one. Look at that belly. Good job.
That worm.
Look at that belly.
That is an amazing fish. Look at that fish. Big belly. That's mine.
Welcome in the family.
Shiner. Look at that. What a fish. What a dream fish. 49.5 centimeters.
Could be a 2 kilo fish.
Could be a 2 kilo fish.
Yeah, I got a fish. Dejan is checking his huge fish, and I couldn't help myself. I had to make a cast.
The scale is at 0. Yeah! 2.003.
It's a little bit stress in the boat right now. Check this guy out, it's not so bad either. Two amazing fish within 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know, mine is a little bit smaller than Dejan's, but it's a big one also.
And this one, 2 kilo, 30 grams. Dream perch.
We have been fighting this day with the wind and the conditions and everything, and the wind calmed down a little bit and we got a short period when we got a few fish, and now the wind is pushing again. Two fantastic fish, huh?
Yeah.
There was a small window when the wind died. I went down to a 3.5 gram head, and you could still have perfect contact with the lure and everything, and they started biting better, or it was just that we started feeling them better because of the less wind. It was a short window, and then the wind started pushing again, but some good fishing, huh?
Yeah.
You need to take the opportunities when they come, because they can be short. The payment is good sometimes.
Yeah. This payment was fantastic.
Nedding is the shit.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's the last cast for today, Dejan. It's been a tough day, huh?
Yeah.
When we started this morning, it was actually below 0 degrees in the water. It was minus 0.2, 0.3 in the water. And now it's 0.8. So it's still very cold in the water. So it's been a really, really tough day. But we knew that from the beginning it should be tough.
Yeah.
But I'm still happy. We've been fighting hard to
Really
get
hard.
the fish, and
that's all the fish we caught today.
it paid off in the end.
Yeah.
It was like we expected. The first hours in the morning was really slow. Then we started to get a few bites. We missed a lot of bites because of the wind, I think was the biggest problem. And then we found a spot where we caught 2 fish, and we found another spot and we caught a few more fish. So we have been working hard for the fish, but we knew we had the right method.
Yeah.
I would say that nedding, that's a new word, nedding, is a good method when it's cold in the water, when the perch are tricky, so you can really fish it slow, and then that's the way they want it when the water temperature is this low. And it's quite a fun method when you feel the bites.
Yeah.
It's been efficient.
Absolutely.
Even though we had really tough conditions with the wind especially, we got a few nice fish in the end, and I think we can be happy with the result.
Absolutely.
You cannot have much more tougher conditions than we've had today. Really cold water, extremely hard wind, and the interesting thing is that the spots where we caught the perch was where the wind was pushing. To the bank. Normally I would say in the winter time you can find them in the sheltered areas, but for some reason we found the perch where the wind was pushing really hard for some reason. But I think we should be happy with the result.
I'm happy, you happy, everybody happy.
Beautiful fish, and we got to try the Ned worms, and we already know that it's an efficient method to do netting.
Yeah. Netting.
So I think we can end the day. I would like to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so we can make more videos like this in the future. Thank you for today.
Thank you.